Hello, Mir here with the next ELEX video. Now today we are going to be testing a lot of ranged weapons. I think I have almost all of them, with one that I know that we need to upgrade, so we'll start doing that first. And then I will equip all the ranged weapons that I have on my bar and we'll test them out. To see what's the best weapon, and along the way I will continue exploring a bit for my Outlaw playthrough. Okay, so the one that I'm kinda missing is this heavy slug thrower. I have this kaboom, but that one is not as good as this one, so we'll get that one. And we'll upgrade it. If you wanna see some weapon, just tell me in the comments and I will test it out for you. You can see how it works. I think I have all of them, so. Hey, so ranged weapons, where is that? Heavy, yeah, there we go. Hey, so now when I upgrade it, it's going to do 77 damage. Yet again 97 damage. And yet again it does 118, which is really good. Okay, so we're going to start by equipping some of the weapons that I think are really good. This mortal beam, I already have it equipped. It's a pretty good weapon. Okay, I cannot equip on a workbench. I have to go in my inventory, then I can do that. Okay, so let's start. Mortal beam already equipped, but I'm going to put it on 1. Then you can go for this. I will go in order. So this double barrel shotgun, I'm going to put it on 2. Spear gun level 3. Crossbow. Redeemer. I'm going to equip those chems later on. Then this one is kinda not that great, so it's kind of the same deal as the mortal beam in terms of what type of weapon it is, but it does less damage, so there's kinda no point in testing it out. So thunderclap, that's the shotgun, but we have this double barrel shotgun, so this one is not that great, and so on. They're sorted like this. And we have a warbow. We definitely want to equip that. It's kind of already there. And phantom string, that one is worst. Let's go into heavy weapons. Rocket launcher, this one does really good damage. Heavy slug thrower, modified grenade launcher, and yeah, we won't have a space for modified grenade launcher does more damage than Widowmaker, but Widowmaker has burst mode, so it should do more damage. But for now, let's kind of equip. I don't know. We can go with. I will equip. Yeah, we're kind of missing the flamethrower higher level, and yeah, rocket launcher we have. So let's upgrade flamethrower if Doc let us. Hey, come on, move away. Right, so we are kind of missing the flamethrower. There is a stronger variant of the flamethrower, but we have to be clerics to buy it, so we have to do with what we have. Going to be an example of the flamethrower. And I ran out of money. Interesting. Let's sell some stuff to Doc and then we'll upgrade this thing. Okay.
What do you have to...
So let's sell some stuff. Yeah, do these things. And also like the stuff from animals. Not sure what we need for our flamethrowers, so let's see if we have like cigarettes or something like that to sell. And definitely do not need that. Yeah, we have cigarettes. That's probably going to do the trick. A duck. Work with me. Move away from that. Nice. So let's see if we can upgrade. There it is. Flamethrower. Still need a bit more. Let's see what we kind of need for upgrading it. So natural ELEX, sulfur, and hose. Alright, so we can sell some of the animal trophies. Let's do this thing. Okay, so yeah, Cyclops Eye that we can do. Dark Letter, yeah. I think this is kinda enough. Can do this also. The only one that I wanna kinda leave is this and Mandible. That's kinda enough for now. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do the flamethrower where it is. Okay. So this variant of flamethrower does 102 damage, and the other one I think does tiny bit more. The Mark A, level 3. So we're kinda going to leave the flamethrower out of the bar for now, because I wanna have chems just kinda in case. Mind changer. So I don't think we have a lot of them. Let's see. Where it is? Mind changer. Yeah, 11. That's not a lot. Let's craft a bit more so we have it. I wanna kinda try them like weapons with the buff also. So we'll need to buy some mandibles. There they are, okay. Thank you. And one more time, and we're good. Yes, we want to complete the trade. Let's craft that at blacksmiths, that's the closest thing. And we'll go crazy with weapons. Hey. Chems, mind changer, 24, that's enough. Hit a 5. I have the Amulet of Defense equipped, so probably won't need healing. And let's do this. So, I wanna kinda explore Abessa and Idan in like along the way. So we'll kinda go from like here and check this area here, and along the way we'll kill stuff. Okay, the mark where we wanna go. Somewhere around there. And the first weapon is the Mortal Beam. Why are these guys still here, kinda? Yeah, I don't know. I think they should have moved away. We have some enemies there. It's just kinda chicken, that's kinda not going to be a challenge. But let's do it. Okay, so let's try the modes. The first mode. This is the second mode. It's definitely stronger and like full auto. I think the modes kinda do tiny bit less damage, but you can fire more rounds, so yeah. Let's do a full auto on this one. It's kind of harder to control, but still good. Okay, one more chicken up there. But let's kind of jump down there. Okay, so one more time this weapon, then we'll move on. Hey, chicken, leave me alone. There we go. I think I have tiny bit high sensitivity for this. Can find some like higher level enemies. Yeah, I kinda wanna go alongside this road here. Oh, we have a chimera. Okay, the next thing is a shotgun. So, let's kinda compare it. We'll do a few shots with this. I think this mode is kinda the best. That's 3-round burst. I should have, like, not let it do that. From... It is kinda how much damage it does. That's the regular shots. I already kinda tested the ones with toxic. No, not the toxic, but radiation. They kinda do the same damage, and that damage, there's no like damage over time or anything, so I don't think they are better at all. Okay. Let's wrap this up on this mode. It's kinda similar deal, like it's not that better. So like just the regular shots are kinda okay for this kinda deal. And to be honest, I'm not terribly impressed with this weapon. But I wanted to throw it in the mix. There we go. That's one shot on that thing. Second shot. Now let's kinda move back to this one for comparison. It's definitely more damage. And the fire rate is not that great. Guys, I kinda wanna double check something. Like if you guys can see me actually. Like, I don't know. Don't see anyone watching, which is kinda weird. Usually 1 or 2 people watching. See if I'm like streaming everything okay. Yeah, we good. Hopefully somebody will join in. Wow, that's a lot of fog, man. Barely see anything. Okay, we have some jackal. Here's the next weapon. It's spear gun. That's the damage. In the comparison to the shotgun, it's kind of similar deal, in my opinion, in terms of damage. If I go to energy weapon, even on a single shot it does more damage, as you can see. And this one only has 3 bullets. Maybe like we can try the poison. It might be better, but we'll see. Kinda the idea is to figure out what's the best weapon. Then I will make a video showcasing it and why it is the best. Like some weapons have a utility, maybe not the highest damage. Maybe we have some mutants there. Like whole bunch of mutants. Hey, let's try... Might kinda run in trouble with this, because I didn't equip any... Let's try this mode. It definitely does the damage over time. I was kind of thinking that some of them are going to give up. Okay, let's reload. I kind of want to see that damage over time. Yeah, it definitely happens. Because this is serrated, not the poison, serrated, it's like jagged. It does bleeding. Definitely better than a shotgun. So we pull a whole bunch of stuff. Like for this kind of deal, I would probably go with some utility weapon. Like maybe... what we have equipped. Yeah, this is the thing that I would go for, like this fight. Like not all the weapons are great for everything. Because you can like throw them around. Or you would probably go in a melee range, to be honest, for like this fight. Anyways, we are looking at a Redeemer weapon. I ended up... I will fly and then do this thing. It's definitely like... Let's test this out. Since I can now with one mob. I might one-shot it. Let's see if it dies over time. Yeah, definitely does the damage over time. Compare that to like shotgun. Shotgun doesn't. Like I think the radiation is kind of bugged or something. Yeah, let's re-equip the Amulet of Defense so we do not die. And I will actually go and equip some food. Shotgun, to be honest, can go away. We are throwing it out of the mix because it's not a good weapon, definitely. Let's see what we have here. There are more enemies there. So let's continue testing this thing here. This terror bird, let's see how it does. Definitely does damage over time, so I wouldn't like say it's a bad weapon. But you need to have these serrated bolts. Which cost money, of course. Like more money than usual bolts. Not bolts, but spears. Anyway, this thing continues like to block them. Let's try on these mobs. Yeah, and I kind of have to reload it. It doesn't auto-reload. It's definitely good, to be honest. Okay, come on, stop moving. Will it die from bleed? Probably not. The blade one was kinda not that great for kinda this deal. But what this weapon lacks is utility. It doesn't knock back enemies or anything. And the regular mod is kinda okay. Okay-ish, I guess. To say. But yet again, I'm kinda comparing it to this thing. Like if you go on full auto. Definitely not better than this. So let's kinda look at the stats, kinda so you have an idea. The Mortal Beam does 106 damage, but it's kinda, this weapon has its own kinda deal. It requires a lot of strength, not a lot of dexterity, so it's a good supplementary weapon to a melee fighter. And the Spear Gun does 96 damage, so definitely does less damage. But we have serrated spears, which do damage over time. It requires 74 dexterity, 51 strength, so it's more a dexterity weapon. Next we have oh, that's the Redeemer. This is... What did I... What is going on here? That's the cross... I kinda got confused. So crossbows... We have heavy crossbow. Does 90 damage, but it's kinda has serrated and explosive bolts. Explosive are kinda pretty good. It does 90 damage, so we'll test that out next. I would kinda, so far, I kinda tested them all a bit, and this crossbow, I would put it kinda at mid-game weapon. Definitely not an end-game weapon, but you'll see how it does. This is the explosive ones. As you can see, yeah, I didn't think that the explosion will be that far. And it did like pretty nice damage, to be honest. And you do not like have to aim it like too perfect, it's going to work. And it also has serrated bolts, so it does damage over time. But being a crossbow, it only has one bolt. As you can see, I can like do this. So it's a good utility weapon, to be honest. So you can like put one serrated, put few like just regular bolts. It gets too close to you. Well, I should have done that earlier. But if the mob get really close to you, okay, we have a defense amulet, so not a biggie. There we go. We actually restored health. I was going for that actually. Somebody's watching and kinda. Yeah, so the blast radius is pretty big, so you can knock back enemies, put some serrated bolts into them, and then just go with the regular ones. Gets too close to you, yeah, I cannot judge the distance of that explosion at all. And of course, being just a regular weapon, not the heavy weapon, you can fly with it, so you're thinking you're going to like have a problem with explosion, you can fly away and do it that way. Just keep knocking back the enemy. And then you can go with the regular ones. Kinda takes a lot of time since this mob is kinda really high level. There we go. So out of yeah. Thanks for joining, Homer. I was kinda thinking, is anyone watching? Yeah, the plasma weapons are like insane. I just kind of want to like test all the weapons before I can say it. Yeah, that's the strongest weapon. I think the Mortal Beam and the Redeemer are the strongest weapon. And the Warbow kinda goes the same deal. But I kinda really like the Mortal Beam with Companion and how fast you kill the enemies. But if you have like few enemies attacking you, then the Redeemer is, man, like that knocking around is really insane. Okay, so we tested the crossbow. Like I said, it's not a bad weapon, especially doesn't require a lot of stats. And here's the Redeemer again. I mean, the damage is pretty okay, but this thing, like, this is for the wrong one. That one will slip the robots, but knocking them around, like, that's insane. Like, nothing can really, like, get to you if you're using this weapon. Of course, the Mortal Beam on full auto definitely do more damage, probably. Full auto does less damage, like, but you fire more. I kinda like the burst mode. It's kinda middle ground for... But you have to kite, definitely. And here's a bow for comparison. Bow definitely does more damage. But I guess it fires slower than the Redeemer. The Mortal Beam, I guess. And there we go. They're kind of the contenders for the best weapon in the game. Either Redeemer, Mortal Beam, or the Warbow. Okay, I kind of put it down. The T on the... Yeah, that might have been picked up by Mike. Yeah, let's pick this stuff up, because I wasn't here in this area before. And then we'll continue testing the stuff. The heavy weapons for Outlaw heavy weapons are not that bad, but if you're a Cleric it won't work like that well, because the buff doesn't work with those weapons, only with the ranged weapons. So next one, we'll test the rocket launcher. You can equip it. Like, this thing looks really amazing. Oh, what do you mean with auto-aiming? You mean to, like, put in the options, like, where is that? No. I didn't, like, turn that on. There should be, like, some... I don't even know where the option is. Is it in controls? No. Aiming help? That thing? Let me see how that works. I to be honest, never tried that out. This is kind of way too close, so... I never tried the Redeemer with that on full auto. I mean, it's kind of really hard to control it. Yeah, and it doesn't work that way. Like, the Berserkers do have a skill. It's not auto-aim, you have to mark the enemy first, then fire, so you're kind of taking more time than you would than simply firing at it. And you can mark multiple enemies if you kind of didn't know. You can mark like few enemies, then fire like 4 arrows or 5 arrows at a time. Like, it's really good for initial combat when enemies are not attacking you. That's, let me scroll down. That's a Seeker shot. If you're thinking about that, probably. The scatter shot is insane. I mean, that thing, 5 arrows and really big enemies like trolls and stuff, it's really good. But this one, it, like, some people, I think it was bug for a few people. I watched like some reviews for a bow when I was first starting, and I think I watched one that says like Warbow is pretty great, but he had like those skills were bugged for him. remember the channel. Maybe it was... Yeah, I think it was like... Kupo Sour or something like that. Okay, so... Like, yeah. You have to mark it first, then fire away. But that's kind of a two-step process. What's the infinite magic trick? I didn't try that. Just doing the berserkers now. Is there like a video on YouTube for that? Like somebody did probably. I will check that after the video. Now we're going to kinda... Like, this thing is not half bad, with especially with 4 outlaws. Okay, let me... That's the rocket launcher, does 125 damage, so that's definitely more, well, 5 more than Warbow, and also knocks back enemies. And requirement is kinda okay-ish, I guess. So let's try it out, and it's probably one of the coolest looking weapon, to be honest. It's definitely good. Okay, let's load this stuff here. There's the entrance on the other side, okay. Like, these new weather effects are way over top. Oh, okay, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. But it's kinda... Yeah, I'm using that. That's kind of how it was. Blood tap, I think it's called. Or... We kinda check that. That's the berserker. Blood transfer spell, yeah, that's the one. Gives 20 energy. And you can cast it kinda... The cooldown is pretty high in the beginning, but I think that this magic thing reduces it after a while. I mean, with the higher levels. Yeah, I have some enemy up there. Oh, it is, but... It's definitely going to be like... Not a good idea to use this weapon. But let's do it anyway. It's going to be like really hard to like not hit ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the weapon for like this kind of engagement, definitely. I wouldn't use that weapon for this. Like, if you have a distance that you can use, then yeah. Kind of cool weapon to try. There we go. This is on explosion mod. What I do not like about this weapon is it has like really slow travel time. And on the fragmentation mod, am I hitting it? Oh. Trying to... And there's like this... you might end up doing that. Like with this weapon, like if you fall from some cliff with it, it's definitely not going to... like this. Do not do that. Like... You cannot use your jetpack anytime when you're using the heavy weapons. There we go. Should have moved from that. And this is the plasma mode. And with like with the cam, it would have done like a lot of damage, definitely. But the blast radius, it's kinda not that high. And we have this heavy slug thrower. I like this one better, actually. Let's see how we're doing like here. I wanna check under this bridge here, like that area. And on the bridge, I guess. I finished drinking my drink, so get interruptions anymore from that. Yeah, the outlaws with a cam are insane. Let's do this. Like, look at this, like, how fast it fires. Am I, like, hitting it? I wasn't, like, hitting it. I was hitting the ground between, like, before the raptor. Like, it fires much faster than a rocket launcher. If you have, like, a raptor... ground raptor there... that's kinda not good. Maybe it's going to, like, move from there. See what you have, like, some bird. I really thought that would work. There we go. But the heavy weapons, I really hate, like, when the enemies get close to me. It's really bad. Look at this. It's definitely, like, it fires faster. It's kind of the bigger explosion there than a rocket launcher. So I would definitely say the heavy slug thrower is better than a rocket launcher. Let's do the fragmentation one. Looks like this kind of doesn't do more damage. At least I think. And I'm guessing that the radiation does nothing. We have a new subscriber. And the pop-ups finally work. But I do not think he's watching. Kinda doing the subscribes from YouTube. Anyways, if he watches it later on, thanks for joining, man. Hey, let's do this thing. This is the radiation. I will hit it just once. And as you can see, like, they have radiation. There's, like, the effect of radiation, definitely, on them. I will pull some other weapons so I can fly and look their health. It's like they have that debuff, but the debuff is not working. So if you're an outlaw or you have, like, some weapon with the radiation, it doesn't work. I really hope they fix it sometimes. But yeah, there we go with the heavy slug thrower. I think just the regular ones are, like, good enough. They make a really nice explosion. It's pretty good. Like, just look at this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it fires pretty fast. The explosion is not, like, that big. So you probably won't, like, hit yourself. And that heavy crossbow has a really, really big explosion. What? Do you have some raptor there? Let's try with fragmentation mode. Okay, come on, raptor, do your thing. Oh, it's not raptor, it's sticks. It's kinda like the blast radius is way better, and we are out of ammo. This does, like, nothing. Yeah, Cormac is probably the coolest berserker of them. I hate Angrim, he's like the worst guy there. And let's do this with this mod, just like test it a bit more. Should be able to, like, one-shot those guys. Where it is? Okay. I really do not like when mobs are in water. Alright, so rocket launcher, even though, like, on, like, damage it should be good, but it's probably, like I said, it's really cool. Like, just look at this. If we were rating them on like what's the coolest looking weapon, this one would be in the top 3, I think. And like, man, like, it takes so much time for this thing to like get to the enemy compared to Slug Thrower. Like, it's not a bad weapon, definitely by a long shot it's not a bad weapon. But the blast radius, I think, on Slug Thrower is better. But this thing is way cool. I think we are out of ammo. Okay. Close range. Definitely not going with that weapon because I'm going to hit myself. Heavy weapons are really bad if enemies get to you, like in your close range. Okay, so I wanna quickly check what stat are required for heavy slug thrower and rocket launcher. So this one is 70 and this one is kinda just a tiny bit less, but I will give the slug thrower like it's a better weapon than a rocket launcher. So like instead of rocket launcher, let me press Z, this is rocket launcher, and we're kinda going to remove a few more. Like, I really like the Redeemer. Yeah, we're going to remove those, like I said, like, Crossbow is more a mid-game weapon. You can upgrade it, it's definitely an okay weapon. Slug Thrower is pretty good. So we are going to test now, I'm still going to have Redeemer on. We're definitely going to throw in a Warbow because it's a really good weapon. And now we are going to be testing, I'm also going to have Slug Thrower here. And we're going to be testing rocket launchers. So we'll have Widowmaker and Modified Grenade Launcher. Okay. We're kinda narrowing it down. So we'll try first, like, is the... Oh, I do not have that many bullets for this. Try 7. Yeah, that's the Widowmaker. I guess we won't be testing it a lot, because I'm going to run out of bullets soon. Let's like explore this area here. Okay, the weather is getting better, which is good. It was a tiny bit annoying, to be honest. Yeah, let's see, like, there's like some, like, looked tiny bit like a cave or something there. So we're going to explore like these islands here, alongside the river, basically. And then we might explore the river banks. Okay, so let's see what's kinda under there. Definitely have few enemies. Okay, let's try this. I guess we have to do it on this mode. This is the Widowmaker. Like, just look at this. Bam, bam, bam. Uses so much ammo. Bam, bam, bam. This one is probably the contender for like really good weapon. I would have it like in a top 4 weapons. Not top 4, but on top place. Either Redeemer, either like Mortal Beam. Like this is the Mortal Beam. This is the Redeemer. Warbow, and then I would say like Widowmaker there, alongside with those weapons. And this is just the regular one. Just look at this. Does also pretty good, knocks back enemies, but you would waste less ammo because Widowmaker, like, yeah, does really good damage, but if you do not want to waste ammo, this might be better. This is the plasma shot. And we'll have to like use this one for now. Alright, so I think a good idea would be to like get some ammo and then we'll check this area here, basically. We need ammo for Widowmaker. I wanna kinda use it a bit more. One thing also to consider is does the weapon have a socket? That's kind of also a nice thing. For really endgame weapons. For other weapons I do not really care if it does have socket, like for mid-level. So we need grenades. I will also buy everything else, why not? Like spears and bolts and stuff. Insane there. Yeah, but I will run out of money if I continue doing that. Let's just buy ammo for Widowmaker. Like you will, if you can buy 13 at a time, which is really annoying, or as like Widowmaker uses so much ammo, so this is kind of really annoying part. The least annoying weapon for the ammo is the Mortal Beam, because those fighting colossal and also albs and those combat mechs that albs use drop that type of ammo, so I collected so much ammo for that gun. That's one other convenient thing. Why should you use the energy weapon? I think the 100 is going to be enough for testing. So let's teleport up here on a dam and we'll like check this area here. Kill some stuff along the way, of course. Okay, so let's have the Widowmaker there. And this is the one that we kind of bought, the fragmentation. The plasma and the explosion ones, you have to craft them and they are really expensive. Like really expensive ammo. Okay, so there we go, like look at this. Bam, bam, bam. But the problem with this is that you throw like enemies quite far, so like those initial... Maybe if it's going right at you... Oh, hello David. Thanks for joining. We are testing the weapons, figuring out what are the best weapons in this game. I think I have them all. So far we kinda narrowed it down to this one. This is the Mortal Beam. We have the Redeemer, which is like really awesome weapon. We have Warbow 3, which is also really awesome weapon. We have this heavy Slug thrower, which is a heavy weapon. Not good if you're a Cleric, but for Outlaws it's pretty cool. And we're testing now the Widowmaker and just the regular grenade launcher. Hey, so let's do this, guys. Like a bit more messing around with Widowmaker. Like I do not like, if I like hit here, I will throw this mob this way, and only the first one is going to like hit it. And it's going right at me. Like look at this, I just wasted the ammo basically. If I like shoot like this, definitely like you might end up like wasting a lot of ammo with this gun. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely a good gun, but yeah. Like with this one you have more control. If you throw it like a few meters away, you can adjust your aim and not waste ammo basically. That's all that I'm saying. The Widowmaker is definitely stronger. Oh, we have a troll there. That's going to be pretty nice. And of course, if you kind of take this, and take this, and you take this, now it's going to be like insane. I was going to like get the troll there. And this is the coolest thing, like with this weapon you can fly. It's a heavy weapon, but you can still fly with it. Now look at this, like against the troll. You cannot say that isn't like one of the best weapons. I do not think I will be able to like say what's the ultimate weapon, like that's the ultimate weapon, you should be using that. I probably won't be able to tell you that. But we are going to narrow it down what are the best weapons in this live stream. And then I will going to make like 10-minute video, like those top 10s or something like that, or top 5. Top 10 is too much, I think. Anyways, guys, if you like want a top 5 or top 10, just tell me in the comments. You have, like, you can suggest that. And this is without the cam. And this is the regular grenade launcher. Bam, bam, bam. Definitely, like, less damage, but less wasted ammo. Which might be, like, good for you guys. Really depends how you like to play. And like for this weapon, I didn't buy any ammo. This is all the ammo that I collected along the way. That is why I really like that weapon. I don't have to buy ammo. Which might be a bit waste of time. Like you would need to buy at least 1,000, or like if you're using Widowmaker, I wouldn't like buy 100. I would buy 1,000. Or something like that before I go against something. Yeah, now let's do a heavy slug thrower with a cam against that troll there. Yeah, let's do this. Bam, 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 bam. This is radioactive. This is the regular ones. Looks like the radioactive actually does initial damage more. And we can like finish this thing. But here's like the kicker. Against these mobs it's going to be really hard to use it. Because I have to like run away, equip it, run away, equip it, and so on. It's really, really annoying. Yeah. If I was like fighting these guys for real, I would probably pull a melee weapon on them and not like do this. And you cannot like fly with this, which is really annoying. But this strategy like works, you can do this. Why not? Run away, pull a weapon, shoot at them, get hit in the back if you're not careful. But this thing like did pretty nice damage against the troll. Like it was way faster than a Widowmaker, I think. Out of all the heavy weapons, that one. Yeah, it's a top contender for our best heavy weapon. Alongside with a Flamethrower, I guess, that we haven't tested yet. Yeah, we can restore our health. And let's throw in Flamethrower in the mix. So we ran out of ammo here, so I'm going to remove them. Like I've known that we're going to run out of ammo really fast when using those weapons. Like the Widowmaker, it uses so much ammo. Okay, let's try it against these guys here. Like the first mode is probably the best mode, because it's going to throw enemies like around. And I think there was like some patch notes that the blast radius is like way less than it used to be. Oh, and yeah, there's like a cooldown to it now. You could spam it before. Yeah, they nerfed it quite like. And this doesn't like knock them back, but you can fire faster. And it uses a lot more ammo. But it definitely would be really good against like some bigger enemies. They nerfed it quite hard. I guess it's not going to be like a top contender for the best weapon. Let's try the last mode, see if like they did something to it. There was like, I didn't use the Flamethrower in a long time, so let's see. Going to attack us? I think you can like try to dodge it once it does its thing, but I have to like stop shooting. Definitely really hard to dodge. Like this thing is way too fast. this mode is definitely like the worst mode. Okay, leave me alone, you spider. There we go. I have... I think I used a whole bunch of killing there. So I think this mode is going to be fun to kill this thing in close range. There we go. Yeah, I definitely wanna try that on like some mob that is really close to me, like some stronger mob. Like a troll or something like that. Yeah, let's find more enemies to test our weapons. That Chimera could be really interesting for like close range deal. Let's try it. We'll pull it away from here. It's going to get to us. Let's see if like when it gets really close to us how much damage we are going to do it. Yeah, I think all of them like hit the Chimera. Let's see. Bam. Yeah, this would be better against the troll, I think, than a Chimera. Okay, let's try this with the cam against all of those enemies. See if we can like hit two of them somehow. Yeah, it's really kinda hard. Ho ho ho. This would be really good against the troll. We have to find some troll and test it out. Yeah, the top contender for a heavy weapon is this heavy slug thrower. Definitely, like, it's really good. But you have to hit the ground with it, not the mob, I guess. Let's kind of, for a reference, throw in a bow in the mix. This is a bow. On a spider, we have a whole bunch of spiders, so it's pretty good for testing. Let's pull in this flamethrower on this mode. There we go, like two-shotted. But yeah, the first mode is now nerfed, like this knocking back deal. But it's actually might be better actually, because you can like do this. You can like swap those mods. I mean, even before it did a lot of damage, but let's kind of try this. If you like do this, then switch right away. No, okay. Yeah. There's like a cool, if you use the first one, like the one that knocks back enemies, there's a cooldown. That's kind of the deal. Still, even a nerfed flamethrower is a decent weapon, to be honest. And of course, like for reference, we also have a Redeemer, which you can like also use to knock back enemies a lot. But it does less damage, definitely, than the other ones. It also has a socket. That's a plus. It's a big plus. Can put maybe healing on it or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try if I can one-shot this thing. It's probably going to be hitting us, which is okay. But I wanna use this mode like in really close range. This is without the cam. Yeah. With the cam we probably still going to two-shot it, not one-shot it. Yeah, we can explore this. Okay, let's try this river bank here. See what we find here. And we are kind of narrowing down the weapons. Wanna kind of test a bit more flamethrower when we find some kind of like higher level mob. Let's try bow with this. Bam. Bam. There we go. Now let's try Redeemer on this mode, on this guy. Yeah, the more I kind of use the bow, I really like the bow. But the more I use it... yeah. I do not think it's the best weapon. It's definitely like... I would say either Mortal Beam or a bow. For like the weapons that do not knock back enemies. And stuff like that. Let's try this on this mode. Bam. It's really awesome. The only kicker for this weapon is that it requires strength instead of dexterity. You could upgrade, like the one from Clerics, that requires intellect and dexterity. And the way to go, I think. If you're like determined to use Mortal Beam, I would first use some weapon with intelligence so you can get animal trophies. And not that one. But this is way too OP. I think for knocking back enemies this is probably now like kinda the best weapon. Because you can like fly around and shoot. You can do same deal with the Widowmaker also. Or the grenade launcher. But if you're a Cleric, heavy weapons are kinda not a good deal for you. This would be a good weapon for an Outlaw. I mean, Widowmaker is a really good weapon for an Outlaw. But it requires a lot of ammo. To really say... Okay, I kind of wasn't on this farm before, so let's see what's the deal here. Find like something interesting. Ew, looks like we maybe have a quest here. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like explore Abessa yet to the fullest. Oh, this brings memories from a Gothic 1. It was not Gothic 1, Gothic 2. We need to collect turnips. It's like some weeds now here. Which should be like the bad thing that grows in field, I think. Let's actually speak to this guy. Maybe he'll give us a quest. Hit F5 and speak to him.
In the field, Detlef works. Detlef works in the fields.
So, you're a farmer?
Farmers know things. Farmers know plants. I am a laborer. I don't know things. I don't know plants. Okay.
Who are you?
I am Detlef.
Yes, you said. But who are you?
I am Detlef. Oh, okay.
Do you need help?
Help. Farmers need help. Laborers give help. Detlef gives help. Detlef is a laborer. Okay. I always have to work in the field, but I can't tell the difference between good and bad plants. Will you help me? No, okay.
You want help pulling weeds? Okay, I'll help.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we got the quest to pull those weeds. Yeah, I didn't do this one. Gardening. Hey. There it is. And one more. Like we did it along the way. Let's turn it in.
Here, that should be all of them.
Oh, you are fast. Much faster than Detlef. Here, good plants as a reward. Okay.
Now we got the cultivator love there. And let's see what else we find on this farm. And the first time visiting.
I don't even understand how.
Oh, we have a whole bunch of...
They're addicts.
and that makes them dangerous.
Okay, let's see. That guy is. Does he? Okay, he doesn't have a name.
Need to get some more food. Now's not the time, all right?
Kind of figure out what's the deal here. And then we'll go continue and mess around with weapons. But for now, I'm kinda... the ones that I have equipped, I really like. Mortal Beam, Redeemer. Oh, double barrel shotgun. I think we did a loot location for that one. Just to kinda be sure. I do not have a clue to what number we are. No. Let's say 130. I don't know. Definitely not 130, but yeah, I want to have save game for that. We tried shotguns, like, not impressed. Especially that mod with irradiation kinda sucks. Yeah, let's see what else we have here. Oh, we have bread soup recipe, yeah. I do not think I had that one so far. We might end up going in trouble for like looting this stuff. End up be like on a safe side and hit F5. So like Redeemer, Mortal Beam, Warbow, Heavy Slug Thrower, Flamethrower, and those yeah, two-handed sword, we already have that. And the grenade launchers. Those are my contenders for best weapons in game. Kind of like, what's your favorite, guys? What do you think is the best? And I know a lot of people like Warbow. From the previous episode that I've talked to people before. Okay, what's that? Okay, let's see if this guy has a name. Okay, probably need to talk to that guy. Let's hit F5. What's going on here? Okay.
You're too late. There's nothing more for you to take. Your people took it all last time.
My people? Who are you talking about?
Well, I would have pegged you for a reaver, but I see I was wrong. So if you aren't a reaver, what are you? I just want to work my fields without worrying who is going to steal everything I have. Reavers, beasts, clerics. I want my peace back.
Why not just leave and set up somewhere else?
This is where I was born. My father cultivated this land and his father before him. We've made this land grow, and it's become more than just a family home. We have given food to people from all the factions. We trade with anyone. But instead of being thankful, word of our generosity has only brought people who want to steal what we have.
Either one is kind of okay, I don't know. Let's go with the first one.
You hire someone to protect you.
Trust a man who will kill for shards? We want to build a place that's safe. There's no safety in bringing men who place their loyalty in ELEX. I'm a farmer. There's no point me pretending to be anything else.
Your defenses look pretty basic.
We only built the palisade to keep the mutants out. Then the Reavers came, so we had to reinforce it. Then the Clerics came. And it doesn't matter what wall we build, we don't stand a chance against their weapons. So, they send a patrol every few weeks, and they take our stores from us. They're stealing almost everything we worked from the soil. They don't care that I can barely provide for my own people.
I will help you defend your farm.
As I said, I don't want mercenaries. Is that what you are? Tell me what you are suggesting. Can you find a solution without violence? My fields are irrigated with water, not blood.
Let me handle the negotiations.
I'm not sure you're the right person. You seem to be more of a fighter than a talker.
What have you to lose by letting me try?
You provoking their anger? But I suppose you're right. But I'll need you to help me as soon as you can. In the past, the clerics would leave us a reasonable amount each time and only return once a month. But their demands have gone up and they come more often. I think they will return for more soon, and I fear they will leave us with even less than they have before. I would understand if you don't want to get involved, but I'll take your offer of help if it stands.
I will deal with the clerics.
Very well. I suspect they will be here soon. I've heard rumors that their supply party is already on their way here. Go to them and speak in my name. Make it clear that we don't want to see them or their weapons here again.
Okay, so we got a quest there.
Something is wrong with your farmhand.
Are you talking about Detlef? He was injured by a grenade when the clerics attacked us. He's never been the same since, but we make sure he's looked after. The people here depend on each other.
Okay. There are the clerics. Let's hit F5.
Who are you? Ah, Emmett has found himself a guard, and he chose a rat from the desert. So what's your interest in Emmett? You see, I have a meeting arranged with him, and instead he sends out his lackey.
I'm here to handle the negotiations. You speak to me.
To you? I hope you know what you've got yourself in the middle of. I hope you are really here to make sure that this area falls under the control of Kalan's people.
We can even betray those farmers. I don't know. Like, the second one is okay, but the first one is also. Let's try the second one.
The people here don't want any trouble.
Of course they don't. But the path of the just requires tribute. We need this property. We require this food.
Why don't you look for food somewhere else?
There is nowhere else. There is here and here only. Unless we pay for the supplies, and I don't find that appealing.
We can pay them off, but yeah, I don't want to do that.
You won't get a single shard from me.
Further discussion with you will be pointless. But that much was clear when I saw you. Outlaws are so predictable. You push things too far. Kalan's will must be served.
Yeah, these guys are assholes.
Thank you for helping Detlef. Not everyone would have done that. You showed a kindness.
There, that dealt with your unwanted visitors.
You consider that a peaceful solution? I didn't want them dead. What if other clerics come looking for their compatriots? What am I supposed to do with the bodies?
Throw them in the water or dig a hole.
I was hoping it wouldn't go this far. Oh, I only hope this isn't the end for us. Here, take what I owe you. You just attacked them? That wasn't what we agreed. You had your reasons, so you get some reward. But who knows what revenge they might take on us now.
Yeah, looks like the better idea was to pay them off. I might do that in my other playthrough with the Berserker, but I'm an outlaw and I do not want to be like... we have modern sunglasses there. We already had one of those before, So let's kinda finish looting this stuff. And I will take a short break, then we'll continue testing the weapons a bit more. And exploring, of course. Kind of have it pretty narrowed down for what I think are the best weapons. See, there's a bag there. Stay cool. I think there are, yeah, there are kind of few more. It looks like there isn't anything on top of these things. Kinda quickly run through this stuff. You might already check that. Okay, let's see if... Yeah, that's not an NPC that we can talk to. We went through this building. Second one there. Yeah, I think we kinda have it covered. Maybe something on top. There's usually something on top of, like, buildings. Yeah, we have something there. Yeah, a few bolts. Or arrows, whatever they are. Hey, so... Actually looted this place. Yeah, we did. Hey guys, I'm back. I made some coffee. Hey, so... We're kinda going to continue exploring like these areas here and also messing around with weapons. And so let's check this area here, kill some mobs. Looks like we have some like right in front of here. Let's try like on this mode without a cam on this guy like this. Then let's try bows and arrows. Like the same deal. You can see it definitely does more damage. The bow on a single shot against a single shot mortal beam, definitely bows win. Which is of course more, bow has a bigger damage. Let's try the same deal. A bow once against one of these enemies, then we'll do a burst mode on the other. I should have like did this. I keep like missing him. There we go. I could have like used the cam. There we go. Let's try Mortal Beam on the second mode. I guess I managed to hit him once. Yeah. Single shot, Mortal Beam against the bow, bow wins. Triple shot, Mortal Beam wins. On full auto I really do not like it that much. Like those two weapons are my top contenders for the first place. If the weapon doesn't have a utility. For utility, I would say either Redeemer or a grenade launcher. Probably Redeemer is the better. It has more utility. And I would think like you should have one weapon that has utility and one that doesn't. And use one that's appropriate for each situation. This is the full auto. Wastes a lot of ammo, it's not that precise. And by utility I usually mean you knock back enemies or something like that. I mean Redeemer can also slip the mechanical enemies, which is also really awesome. I want to go into Ignodan, we went into that area before. We'll run around like here a bit, then we'll drop to the dam. See what we find there. Like for if somebody watches this later on video on demand on YouTube, just tell me what do you think is the best weapon in the comments. I will release my video for like an ultimate weapon 10-minute video, like rundown, really soon. But tell me in the comments. I did this because I kind of wanted to see if like somebody will tell me I'm wrong in the comments when I'm doing this, messing around with weapons. And I also wanted to like show you guys the weapons before I do that video. Now let's try Redeemer on like non-utility mode, I would say. Definitely less than a bow or the other gun. But one thing that we can consider with the Redeemer, it has a socket. You could like throw in more damage. The Mortal Beam also has a socket. So you could also throw in some more damage, and the Redeemer also has a socket, so yeah. Yeah, those are my contenders. I really think those are kind of the best. Like the first one, this one is called the Mortal Beam, and this one is the Redeemer. This is the plasma rifle, this is the kind of laser rifle, I think. I think that's how they are. This is the energy weapon. I think the other one is also like the energy weapon. I wouldn't say like... I really like the melee combat. Even though I know a lot of people do not like it, I really like it. And with the chems and stuff, and like the good eater talent and some really good food, like you really do not have to worry if like mobs are hitting you. And against like the bigger mobs, yeah, like against the troll, melee weapons do way better, I think. Against like a pack of enemies, I really like this Redeemer or something like that. Like, you can really throw enemy away from you if you have a Redeemer, and then you can like switch to this or to bow. That's why I think you need a utility weapon kind of deal. I'm kind of not doing the melee in this kind of episode. We can do it in the next one. I will of course continue exploring stuff that I didn't explore. I kind of am missing few legendary weapons that I want to find, and those map pieces for that quest. And along the way I wanted to test weapons and stuff like that. That's the idea. Yeah, I think ranged weapons would be better against them. But on the other hand, you can kill them. It's not like impossible. I would actually think it's not that hard. We can try it actually. I think I can pull like whole Dome City since it's kinda under alt control. We can like pull the whole Dome City and try it with melee or with melee weapons, like to see what's the difference. But I'm pretty confident in my melee weapon. Because you can like hit them once and that damage affix, like it's really good, like the damage over time. It does wonders, to be honest. Okay, I think I went over this bridge and looted it already, so I'm not going to waste any time on it. Yeah, we'll definitely run into Dome City either like in this video or in the next one. And deal with those albs. And now for this, like, utility is... yeah, there are like 2 mobs, but yet again, I mean, they're really annoying. Like, you can do this and like throw them around. And not be annoyed by them, I guess. I really do not like the fast mobs where they kinda really attack you fast, then you cannot like really react well with ranged weapons equipped. Especially with heavy weapons like the Flamethrower or the Slug thrower or something like that. That is the worst weapon that you could be using against the really fast mobs. Okay, let's see. Like, climb this rock. There's some enemies down there and stuff. I really want to climb this rock. Let's see kind of where it leads. Yeah, I can try that. Like, I really like climbing these mountains, even though we didn't like find anything that useful on them, but I don't know, it's kind of fun to use a jetpack and just explore. I would really like to see some item that will increase my jetpack fuel. I could have like used some cheats and added like an infinite jetpack fuel deal. I do not think we actually went there. So let's kinda drop where we were actually. So around here, then we'll go alongside this road here and like check this thing here. I also want to check the road, so that's kind of the deal. Yeah, let's kinda, for fun of it, use this thing. Bam! Wait. I really like... oh, that's the worst thing that you can do with a heavy weapon, is drop from like that. I really like this weapon against trolls and bigger mobs. And this is where I would actually go for this one. A last chance I'm going to hit myself and I can fly around. Okay, let's kinda see this road here, maybe. What there is. Okay, that leads downwards. I wanna see the other one. Let's see where this goes. I wanna get to like that place that we saw before. Let's mess around with bow, I guess. Yeah, definitely like single shot damage from this thing is insane. And then when it gets close to you, like switch to this thing. Or if you're a berserker, you could go with scatter shots. Like just for messing around. I'm not a berserker, of course, but I can equip the phantom string. Does way less damage, but I can use the modes. How do I mark it? Like, that was like really long time ago they did. I know this weapon didn't want to like mark stuff, but scatter shot is really good. Yeah, let's try. I mean, this would like emulate if you were like a berserker and didn't have like double damage. I think this does about the same damage. Like, look at this, you can one-shot them. Hey, sorry about that, I didn't put the be right back because I had to get up for a second there. Like, I wonder if like this is bugged. I think you should be pressing the same button as for like pulling the weapon, so middle click. I kinda rebinded that like when I was playing. Let's kinda see in options what the key binding says. Okay, so we have like this primary, secondary action. Maybe it's on like E for marking or Q. Let's try. Target locked. Range mode. Let's see. I haven't used like a bow in a really long time ago. Like this doesn't. Oh, yeah. Either that or this bow kinda doesn't work, like that seeker shot from it. Like, look at this, if I go with this thing, and we'll do the scatter shot on this chimera. Okay. Like, some of them like went not into it. If I like go really into the... Oh, yeah. Let's try to mark them. See if that's going to work. Like, I'm pressing QE, middle click. Not sure what it was, like, I know it works. But this don't... There was like a tutorial telling you what the like button is, but I think I turned that off. Let's deal with these mobs. If you guys know what the button for marking is by default, please tell me. But I think this weapon is bugged. I tried like last time I was using it. I tried pressing everything, basically. I will try in my berserker playthrough those seeker shots and scatter shots, see if like I'm crazy or this weapon doesn't give you that buff. Or something like that. I have less enemies in Trite then. Like the enemies that are not attacking me. Let's see, there's the jackal. Let's pull this thing. So this is a seeker shot. I'm pressing Q, I'm pressing E, pressing ZX and C, middle click. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, maybe something changed with the update. You definitely you're going to miss it. Even if on this mode, so it's not meant to be used like that. Should be like marking it, then you can shoot. I really think it should be like a middle click. Let's see. Gameplay, tutorial. Maybe it will give me a hint now. Ho! Like the game froze, I cannot do anything, like click on anything. Oh. I guess turning off tutorials not a good idea and turning them back on. You have to shut down the game. Sorry about this. It has to be done. Start game again. Yeah, this sucks. We have to like wait for that. Hey, let's continue. Hopefully the autosave did its magic before. I think I was hitting F5 some times ago. Hey, we're not like too far. But it looks like it doesn't like work as it should. But I still wouldn't like... I wouldn't use that mode that much. I didn't in my playthrough because it takes a lot of time to mark them. You could already be shooting at them instead of marking. It's a good like starter, but after that, I don't know. Now let's take the cam. I think if I didn't miss him, I would one-shot him. Yeah, pretty much. I really don't like this Chimera. I think the best way to be like flying and like going on full auto and like going crazy on it. Yeah, Chimeras do not really like these energy weapons. They die from it pretty fast. Though something like Troll, I think the bow does better against it. And those heavy weapons do really good against trolls. And those big enemies. Okay, let's see what we have here. Restore my health because I'm lazy to like equip my amulet. There's like... What? Okay. That was weird. Hey, let's collect this stuff and talk to this guy. I will turn off this thing. Okay. Let's hit F5. I guess I've never been here, so let's see what this is about.
Welcome to orbit, stranger. Did Kalan's call bring you here?
I came here by chance.
Those who are yet to find Kalan often misinterpret his will for chance. But open your mind and you will learn of his ways. You will understand what he offers us. It is my purpose to spread the word of Kalan and explain his meaning to all.
What is this place?
My own communication station. From here we can broadcast to all of Abessa. We can tell people about the dangers of the wilderness and the benefits of Kalan's wisdom. You see, the work I do here is educational. From here, I am able to warn everyone of the dangers of ELEX. So if you hear a voice from orbit, then it is surely mine. And I am but the mouthpiece of Kalan and his mighty wisdom.
Oh, that's the guy that's broadcasting on the radio. Yeah. There's like some propaganda there. I really wonder, like, we do not like have the quest or conversation, but if that guy was gone, like if we attack him, is he going to broadcast on the radio, or is radio going to like... Yeah. But probably like isn't scripted. And we have some like region sword that's kinda not that great. It's only for clerics, I guess, because you cannot add damage affix if you're not a cleric. Let's see if we can climb this thing. There are definitely no ladders, so yeah, probably from here. Oh, probably not, to be honest. Let's see. Like from this rock here, maybe. Like we are entering in a zone like this area here has radiation, I guess. We can... I do not see like there's anything up there, but I think we can end up there. Could like go on a dish, then from a dish up, but I will try to get up right away. And we have like defense amulets, so we should be good. There we go. I kinda got good from climbing these towers. The beginning, I usually fall a few times before I get to the top. But yeah, there's like nothing there, I think. Only if you're kind of wanna climb it for some reason. Some personal achievement, climb all the towers. It could be an achievement, why not? There we go. Bam! I didn't use the jetpack. That's the power of the amulet. I really love it. There we go. Let's see where we are, anyways. Nice, so we kinda check this area. Kinda here and here, maybe a tiny bit there left. We also check this area here. And so we can try maybe this road and like this building here, see what that is about. Let's drop down to this road. There are those mobs there, but yeah, we don't like have to kill everything. Check like every corner. I kinda already like overdid it with exploration videos. I know I'm kinda missing few legendary weapons, but yeah, I had to check online and see what I'm missing. Nothing that special, to be honest. What's that thing? Kinda bush looked like something. There's like, I think it's a rocket launcher. Doctor Strange. We have some enemies there. Let's give them a go with our heavy weapons. Let's do like this thing here. No, not that one. This thing. Like the delay is so insane, I mean. Yeah, definitely not great. I wanna try second mode on this Patreon as soon as like we deal with these small fries first. Okay, I really didn't want to like get hit by that guy. It's really annoying that you have to like do this. They'll like equip this thing. Yeah, let's try. Wow. Yeah, this actually resets your like makes a cooldown on all your weapons. It definitely does it for a bow, so you could like do this. Bam, then switch to this. Bow still has a cooldown. Interesting. Why is the bow lamped together with this thing? I don't know. Let's try see if we can one-shot it with this mode. That definitely does a big splash there. But yeah, with the nerf, I cannot really recommend the Flamethrower anymore. I used to recommend it a lot. I have to like go back to my videos for loot locations and like let people know that I do not recommend Flamethrower any longer. Okay, let's give them a bit of Slug thrower there. Kinda wasted a lot of ammo. One. Bam! Hey, we should like shoot in front of them, not like really aiming for the mobs, but in front of the mobs. Can like aim directly for them, but it has to be like really exact or it won't work. Bam! I really like the feeling of the heavy weapons, I mean, really goes great with Outlaws. Yeah, we have like few radiation ones. Not too many left with ammo. We wasted a lot. Oh, Acolyte sword. Yeah, this could be like interesting for... Let's deal with this first. Okay. Bam. 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 Yeah, that has a satisfying feeling, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, this thing is not that great. I think the Regent sword is kind of stronger. Yeah, I won't like make a loot location for this. I think I already have one already. Let's see the damage. Kinda already did it. Okay. Yeah. With loot locations. I think we already have that one. I have our...
I'm sorry. We waited for you as long as we could, but we have to go now. We'll take the highway to the coast. There are rumors. People are saying the government has set up safe areas there.
I did some like recording before. Like or just after the comet hit. So... Let's see, I think that's kinda all for the loot here. Maybe. There's that windmill there, where we can climb it. But I was kinda going to check like that area there. I think in the next Outlaw video we'll test melee weapons, like I will upgrade all of the Outlaw weapons and all damage modifications and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we have sleeping bag, let's use that. And yeah, we'll try what Homura said, like not to try fight 5 albs 1v5 against 5 enemies with a melee weapon. We'll try that in the next one. We'll go in a Dome City. I really wanna try like to pull whole Dome City and fight them with a melee weapon. He gave me idea for a challenge. Let's pick this up.
Chad, an outlaw. I'm looking for him. You seen him? Hey, you! I'm talking to you. What's the matter? Raptor got your tongue? You don't answer my questions, I'll be the one taking your tongue. Come here! Right now! What the fuck? No tongue? Guess you got clever with someone already, didn't you? Fuck this. The reward's nowhere near enough. 200 shards, I'll give this whole thing up for good.
Alright. So that's the quest that we did. I guess that there was like one more. Like... Yeah, the 4 ones were enough to like finish the quest. I guess this is kind of the extra one. Might have not been scripted. Oh, we have a troll there. Nice. Okay, so let's deal with this thing. Alright, these like post-processing effects are really over the top, like in this tunnel. Let's take this thing. Bam. Yeah, I wanna try... See if... Yeah, we're going to probably get attacked by this Reaper too, so let's kind of finish him off. And I wanna try like the heavy weapon against the troll. Let's try... Not... We do not have any more ammo for that one. Let's try Flamethrower. With this second mod. Really wanna get like really close to him, see if how much damage we do. Okay, trolls really do not like burning, I think. Yeah, I'm not terribly like impressed with this thing either on this mode. Like definitely like the yeah, the burn damage is really good against them, but yeah, we definitely know what's kind of the best heavy weapon. Either Slug thrower if you do not mind like being... You cannot fly and stuff, so this weapon. Either that, if you do not mind that, or a grenade launcher. Definitely the grenade launcher is the better one, but if you do not mind like that, it's pretty good against big mobs. Let's see, like, oh, like this goes through here. Let's like follow this road to the end. Why not? It's for fun of it. Okay, let's find more enemies. I do have like few ammo left with this. Let's waste it. Bam! Yeah, I kinda really like this one. There we go, we do not have any more ammo. Let's use a bow a bit. It's definitely pretty good damage. Okay, leave me alone. Come on, that arrow like went... I don't know where it went when the mob hit me. We got a level. I was kinda putting it towards like maxing out my strength there. Okay. In the next one we'll do melee combat challenge. Just melee combat, no ranged weapons. Okay. Bam. Bam, bam, that's pretty good. Yeah, Warlord 3 or Mortal Beam. It's kinda deal. I mean, this thing is also pretty crazy. It almost, like, yeah, this 3-round burst, but it almost kills them in 6 bullets, basically. Now let's try on full auto on this one. I'll try to control it as much as I can. Like, as you can see, like, those bullets do not do as much damage as they would on 3-round burst or on a single shot, because, yeah, there's like... It would be really OP if it did, but... I mean, why would you use the other modes, either way? I kinda like it on this mode. Maximum control and more damage than on single shot, definitely. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, nothing there. I really love this one. Bam, bam, bam. I think we have one more spider sneaking on us. That's the only like bad thing about using these weapons, that you have like area damage. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We kind of already went in this area before. Like, there's that girl there with a troll as a pet. Let's mess around with a bow, waste our arrows. Should like restore my health and take a cam. Bam. Can it one-shot it? No. I'm pretty sure the Redeemer can on the 3-round burst. It's not one shot, but on this mode, like bam, bam, bam. Only took like 2 or... I think didn't took 2 shots. It needs to be like 3 shots. There are like some enemies up there. I didn't climb this last time. Let's try. It's probably like a few more biters or something like that. Or spiders. Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. And one more. Yeah, so like 2.5 3-round bursts. You can find one more spider to like use a bow against him. I really want to get a feeling for, do I like a bow or a Redeemer? Mortal Beam. 1, 2. This needs like a 4-shot, basically. I think definitely this thing kills it faster. But also, like, this is a strength weapon. Like the Mortal Beam. Okay, let's do the cam. We'll do half damage on 3-round burst to him. 1. Oh, we can almost like... Oh yeah, I've missed him definitely, but I think 3-round bursts would have killed this mob. With a cam, of course. Which is not half bad, to be honest. Okay. Kinda explore this area a bit more. I have some enemies there. Okay. Let's try full auto for a change, I guess. It's kinda really hard to control it, and it has like an arc a bit. But it's definitely not a bad mod to like be using. Especially with this gun, you do not really have to care about the ammo. You will get it from Alps and fighting Colossal and stuff like that. This is a pretty nice view. If it only like didn't have like this over the top post-processing, like that bluish thing, like it really doesn't feel right in a desert. I don't know. Even looking at from here, that like this fog is really out of place, to be honest. Like before the latest patch, I really like the weather effects. I didn't like have any problems with it, but now I really don't like it. There's a patch for like bringing the old weather. I might try that after I finish this stream. But yeah, it's modifying the game files, so hopefully nothing will blow up in my face for trying that out. What do you guys think? Do you like this new like fog effects and like weather effects and all of that stuff is kinda like in gaming industry is called post-processing, or like in film industry too, I think. But I really do not like it that much. I don't know why would you use like this mode on this gun. Stop doing that. Like, yeah. Why wouldn't you use like the throw, like this thing? Actually, this thing. Guys, so we were kind of in this area before. I know I explored like this area a bit, and there is like this thing here, maybe. Yeah, I think we. Yeah, we did check that out. We actually checked everything like here, I would say. And this river bank, we actually checked it in like this whole area, kinda here. I do wanna try, like, if I'm not mistaken, this should be like, yeah, some rivers should be there, so I wanna try that out. Now let me mark that, and we're kinda going to go. I don't want to use the teleporter. We're going to go there by foot, kill some stuff along the way. There was like, let me go back. Where's that rain? I mean, I hear the weather effect, but like this is super weird. Like, look at this. No rain. Rain. There's like no effect for rain, just sound. I don't know why they messed around with weather effects in the latest patch. I know I'm kind of being hard on devs, smaller team, but still, even with all of the stuff that kinda goes into it. I really love the game. That's why I made so many videos on it. I'm a Piranha Bytes fan. Fanboy here. Those guys actually respawn. We already killed them once. What? I will kill that one with... Let's do this one, I guess. Bam. 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 Like this thing like resets right away when you shoot at something. Like some mobs do not get staggered like this. Some do. Like if you hit it while it's on ground. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Those ruins there, at distance. Anyone like joining like late into the stream? We kinda picked this Mortal Beam as one of the best weapons alongside with a bow, and for like utility, knocking back and stuff like that, like this Redeemer is really good, and also Widowmaker. I do not have any bullets more for Widowmaker, we wasted all of them. So any thoughts on that? Like, do you guys think some other weapon might be better? I think those weapons for range at least are kinda the best. Let's see. I'm going to like this broken down fortress or whatever it is. Let's see, where's the bridge? Yeah, there it is. I once kinda run into this thing before. Like, I was really low level, so kinda wasn't a good idea to like run there. I think there were some rivers. So I didn't like fight them then. I was like really not powerful at the time. There we go, some rivers there. Bam! Let's try this thing on... Oh, that guy has a flamethrower. There we go. Hit F5. Ho 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 ho. The guy has... Bam bam bam. Oh yeah, I should have like dodged one more time there. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, what's your favorite weapon, guys? And do you like melee combat? We'll do that in the next video. Or Outlaws. Ooh, we have like... let's... Oh! There's some like recording.
It was at this time that the Weinsteins set aside their feud with the lords to the south. And Baron Weinstein's oldest daughter was promised to one of the Earl of Sturmhuen's sons. This alliance combined their powers to bring about the end of Falkmer. Nevertheless, years of devastation and war had already marked the land. Marks that can still be seen to this day.
I think we should like find the first one first.
I'll get you.
Oh.
Are you looking for trouble?
Zero. We're going on this mode. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Like, look at this. We are not like knocking them back until like they get up, basically. There we go. And those other monsters, we like knock them back around. They couldn't like get up. Like some enemies do, some enemies don't. What is this guy like doing? Nothing. Just chilling there. Be like one more.
You will not stand against me.
Wow. I've known that that would happen. I shouldn't have done that. Like, that was way too close. Yeah, I think those are all the enemies. Let's see what we kind of find here, then we'll go down there. But let's like loot all of the top places first. Like, get further up. Yeah, I guess. See what we find in that tower. I think there's some like loot there. Okay, there is like some wine or something. Yeah, I was right, it's some wine. Check the top, then we'll go under. Oh, this is like, yeah. Now we are a river leader or something like that. Okay. See if we find something on top. Oh, there's a guy there. Well, yeah, that would be cool, but I think that's way too much for Piranha Bytes team. Though we have like that origin. I know what you mean. Like, it's not the same deal. We picked up some Ring of Stamina. That thing shouldn't be like that powerful, but let's... Yeah, that's kinda not that great. I hope they kinda... In a ELEX 2, there's definitely going to be an ELEX 2, I think. I kinda really hope they add some like new mechanics and some interesting stuff for us to do. Let's hit F5, speak to this guy.
No, no! It's not my time! I still have to cleanse this land. I am important. I am valuable. You can't kill me!
I don't know, let's say like the second one.
Nobody wants to kill you.
Oh, they do! And all because I scrub. Because I clean. Because I will bring you money. Ransom. Yes. Ransom. Someone will pay a lot of ransom money for me. A lot. I am a living money bag, you understand? If you kill me, then you're killing your dreams.
Yeah, that any kind of like building a settlement would be cool. And anyhow, I don't know what's kind of easier for them to do, but anything like would be cool. So we can like put, I don't know, in Origin you could buy like furniture for your room, but that's nowhere close to like something like that. Alright, so let's continue speaking to this guy.
Who are you exactly?
I am... I remember sand. Lots of sand. Now it flows through my skull. I don't know who I am anymore.
How did you get captured?
With a club to the head. Then rotting stone. Beetles for appetizers. Worms for the main dish. But I obeyed. My friend did not obey. He jumped head first from the balcony. Now the worms eat him.
You can get out of here. The Reaver leader is dead.
I heard a few bones breaking. Maybe you are telling the truth. Listen, search the dungeons of the ruins. They took everything there. Well, I will leave now, as you ordered, as the voice says.
Alright, we're done here. Alright, let's go down. Kinda didn't loot everything, as it looks. Let's go under. Yeah, I want to kind of check there. I think the only entrance is here. Yeah, let's see. I think I should pull like some torch or something, but I do not have it equipped. Let's see, that is... Tools maybe? Yeah, makes sense. Some recipe? Yeah, that's kind of a pretty good recipe actually. For a berserker. Okay. Let's see. That's the weapon that I wanted to get. Okay, let's hit F5. I think that's all. I want to make a save game here. Doctor Strange, that's the thing that I was going for. I don't know, 131? Probably not, but yeah. There we go. One more weapon. One more legendary weapon. I think I'm missing maybe 2 or 3 more. There we go. It's an like heavy weapon. Requires 65 dexterity, 75 strength. So more strength. He has a socket. 104 damage, that's kinda not bad. And it's a rocket launch, so yeah. Kinda for a reference. I will equip it just so you can see how it looks. As soon as we kinda get out of here, because no point in like equipping it here. I can, though. Probably won't like... won't see it that well here. Let's see if we missed something. We probably didn't. Probably all. Yep. I think we're done with this castle. There we go, there's a weapon. Yeah. It goes actually pretty well with this outlaw outfit. It's green, so yeah. Kinda military. Let me pull it out for you, so you can see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It holds more ammo than the regular rocket launcher, and it has a socket, so it might be the regular rocket launcher does more damage, but I think this one could be like more a utility weapon. Could maybe add healing to it or something like that. I mean socket, or add more damage. You can add 10 more damage, so it would do 114. Yeah, it's pretty okay weapon. Let's kinda use it against something. There we go, we have some Reapers there. Yeah, let's do the chem. Bam. The travel time is kinda really, like, I don't know. But you can, like, spam it, so it's not a big deal. You can maybe get used to it, like to plan for where the mob is going to get thrown, so you can throw a next rocket at it, so yeah, that could be like, if you kinda get used to that, something like that. Yeah, I brought it really close to me. It's kinda hard to judge where you need to shoot. If you spam it, if you spam like all the weapons, all the ammo at the same time, if you kinda throw one at a time, it's kinda easier to predict. Let's kill this troll. This is going to be a really nice test for this weapon, and I'm also going to end up wasting all the ammo. There we go, bam, 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 bam. Like, even like hitting a troll can maybe... Yeah, we're out of ammo. Let's do this one. It's definitely not that great against the troll. That other Slug thrower was really good against the troll. Not terribly impressed with the rocket launchers. Slug throwers are maybe better. We're out of ammo, so... damn. But I will still go with the melee weapon against the troll. Simply like, it does a lot of damage and trolls have like... you really quickly get used to like their movement, so it's not a big deal. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm going to like... let's see what we kind of accomplish in this one. So we tested a lot of weapons, we also explored like this area. These things are kind of explored, so in the next video, like, we'll do a melee test. We'll try like to liberate the Dome City, explore like this area here. Like that's kind of what I want to do in the next one. Okay guys, it's been great today. Thanks for joining in. The schedule is like, I have it on YouTube and on Twitch, so check out when the next video is. So, see you in the next one.